We move on to the next topic of conversation tonight, talking college football and NFL. Looking at my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, got a game on Monday Night Football with the Giants, the New York Giants. Forget the 32-31 game in Tampa last year. That was last year. Matt Gay, the kicker, I don't even know where he is. Not even on the practice squad. He's gone now. Misses for Tampa Bay, big time, just straight up missed it. Potential game-winning kick, and that was Jameis Winston's team. Jameis Winston's on the Saints right now. He's still in the NFC side. We're talking about Tommy. This is Tommy Brady. Tom Brady, Tampa Bay, and the Gronk. The Gronk. That's what we're talking about right now, people. Now, have some guys out. Tampa Bay, Chris Godwin, his finger broken. Prayers to him. Prayers to Devontae Freeman, former running back for, if I'm not mistaken, the Falcons. He's out. He's on the Giants. Adrian Colbert has a shoulder injury. He's out. Doubtful is Ryan Lewis. He could play, but they doubt it. He's got a hamstring injury. C.J. Board is a wide receiver. He's questionable. He had a concussion. And you look at Will Hernandez is on the COVID-19 list, reserve list. He was placed there on Thursday. He's a starting left guard for the Giants. So Giants have lost quite a few. It's not a lot of players. I mean, I guess it is, but it's one of those things it's not a whole lot of guys, but it's a good, decent amount of guys that these teams have lost, especially for the Giants. And how will it affect them? You talk about some starting guys, so guys having to step up now in their role, and take the place of these players. So it's going to be interesting to see. So, with that being said, this is in, let's see, I lost it here. So, looking at this, the Giants and the Bucs are meeting this Monday night. It's the fourth year in a row, the fifth time in 6 seasons. So, they've met quite a few times. The last 3 games between these two teams were decided by 6 points total. And, of course, last year, September 22nd, Giants edged the Bucs and just beat them, right? And again, it came down to, it was a 7-yard, rushing touchdown by Daniel Jones with a little over a minute left. The Bucs get the ball back. Matt Gay eventually can kick a game-winning field goal, but hold on now, there's all this pressure. How does he miss that kick? I don't even know. I don't understand, but that was last year. This is, I think the Bucs are looking at this game. I don't know. I mean, it's not a rivalry or anything, but I guess there's kind of something for Bruce Arians, we lost to this team last year and we don't want to lose to them again. So it's a Monday night showdown in MetLife Stadium. It's going to be a really good matchup, and it'll be interesting to see. I think the Giants can win this game, but I think Tampa Bay, if you want to look at them, is a better team, right? It's Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady better than Daniel Jones? Yes. He has a lot more experience, obviously. The Giants are struggling right now. And who needs this game more? I think the Giants, because the Giants don't have that record for nothing. They are really struggling. They are 1-6. They're 1-2 at home. 1-2 at home. They're 1-6. Their only win is against Washington football team. I really wish we could say Redskins. I don't understand getting rid of that name. They beat the Washington football team 20-19. Their losses are at the Eagles, at the Cowboys, at the Rams, at the Bears, home against the 49ers, home against the Steelers. So what do you notice this? These are all really good teams that are clearly better than the Giants, and they lost to each and every one of them. Now, they got good defense, don't get me wrong, but their offense has just straight struggled, right? So obviously, looking at this game, the Giants need it more. They're fourth in the NFC East. Right now, they got a top 3 pick. They got a top 3 pick in the NFL draft right now, if they were to have it right now. They need to win more. Are they going to get it? I'm not going to count them out. Maybe they have some motivation. Maybe they could find a way to confuse Tom Brady. Maybe if they're lucky enough, Tom Brady gets dementia again and forgets that it's fourth down. I mean, seriously. So it's gonna be an interesting matchup. It's gonna be really interesting to see what these two teams do tomorrow night. I'm gonna miss it. I got Bible study, but I'll catch as much as possible after. I'll miss a little bit of it, and we will see what happens. So I don't know. You guys give me your score predictions down below. I think the Bucs are going to pull it out. I'm going to probably take a score like I don't know. I'm going to say Bucs win this one. Whew. I'm going to say 30. I'll say 31-20 Buccaneers. I think Daniel Jones can put some points up on the board, but you notice, I mean, they've scored some points, right, against some teams. Not a whole lot, but they just can't find a way to win. They just can't. So I don't know. We'll see. It's obviously an upset if the Giants can pull it off at home. And again, define upset, Ballard. Well, a team is not supposed to win, right? They clearly should lose this game, but yet somehow they don't. The Bucs should win this game. They need to win this game. They're the favorite in this game. What's the let me see here. I'm going to check the line here according to ESPN. And again, this is a Monday night game tomorrow night at 8:15 on ESPN. They should win this game, the Bucs. Look at this. 82.8% chance for the Buccaneers. You can round that to 83. The New York Giants at 17% chance to win. The spread is 12.5. Buccaneers. Over under is 45 points. You guys going to take this line? 12.5. Buccaneers the favorite. You taking the over or the under on 45? UGA boy says Tampa Bay 38, Giants 17. Maybe. I'll take the over under is 45. Give me the over. Not by a whole lot, but give me the over on that. The Bucs can probably cover 12.5 against this struggling defense that the Giants have. Struggling offense too. They're just struggling. I like Daniel Jones. I think he's a good quarterback. Not this year. If you guys watch Bad Dog Sports, if not, go sub him up and check him out. A Giants fan, great YouTuber, really good dude. He will tell you that, I mean, he has just been so upset and mad and going off on Dave Gettleman and the Giants organization. Just pitiful this year, man. Pitiful. Really. I mean, seriously. Joe Judge was hired back in January. The previous 8 seasons, he was with the Patriots on their staff as an assistant coach. They got a new head coach. Don't tell me, oh, they're struggling because of a new head coach. No, don't even try that because they got the talent there. Daniel Jones is a great quarterback. Saquon Barkley's one of the up-and-coming guys in the league. Don't tell me that they're struggling or that they're rebuilding or anything. I mean, they are struggling, obviously. UGA Boy says, can they outscore Tampa? I don't think so. I don't think so either. I really don't. I don't think they're there. They're looking at, like, they're not tanking, obviously. They're not going to draft a quarterback unless something really bad happens with Daniel Jones and his play declines greatly this season. It's not going to happen. They're not going to draft a quarterback unless something happens with Daniel Jones. They drafted him to become the successor to Eli Manning. They automatically start him last year after they drafted him. Eli retires in the offseason or right before the season ends or whenever, right? Like about a year ago, 10 months ago, whatever. We will see. So that being said,